So what is going on, everybody? It's your boy J Crew Day, and welcome back to some more NBA 2K20 My League rebuilds, man. We're here today with the Washington Wizards, and if you guys can't tell by the title, we are doing a LaMelo Ball Wizards rebuild today. Before we get into things, make sure to leave a like on this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the noti bell, all that great stuff. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, anything you want. If you want to see me play other games like Call of Duty, Warzone, follow me on Twitch. I've been playing that throughout this whole COVID. So, guys, before we get into the Wizards, man, COVID is still rampant. I hope everyone's staying clean, washing their hands, sanitizing, and just staying safe right now because it is definitely a rough time. In NBA news, they have recently said they might open up, or they are opening up facilities, I think May 8th, for teams that aren't under those restrictions where they can come out of their house. So at least that's a sign that things are getting a little bit better, but I doubt it because even if those people come out, there's still a possibility of them getting sick again. There's still no vaccine for this whole thing, so like I said before, I hope you guys are staying safe. But the NBA does not seem to be coming back this year at all. Now, if you guys can't already tell, like I said before, we are doing a LaMelo Ball Wizards rebuild. Only because recently the Wizards came out and said they're really interested in LaMelo Ball and taking him in the draft this year. He's definitely a lottery pick for sure, maybe even a top 3 lock. It really just depends on how the lottery goes, and it's even interesting to think how the lottery or how the draft will actually go this season. Because if COVID goes until like June, like I guess the draft's gonna be like the NFL. It's gonna be online, and people are gonna just be watching from home. So let's take a look at this team before we get into the actual rebuild. This is what we're starting with. We got Bradley Beal here, who is one of the most, I wouldn't say underrated, but most forgotten player in the league. He is sitting on this Wizards team, balling out, averaging around 30 points a game. And then John Wall's just at home right now, bro. This guy has just been gaining weight, getting injured every year. I mean, like, injuries happen, but when you're getting paid like John Wall's getting paid, bro, look at these numbers, bro. And he has a guaranteed player option in 2022 for $47 million. Like, this guy is a genius. I don't know. I mean, he is a 5-time All-Star. He was balling out when he was playing, but like, it's been a long time. Bradley Beal is definitely frustrated at this point. And there's a lot of questions if the Wizards should go ahead and blow this whole team up, trade him right away, and, you know, get picks back or get players back, whatever the case may be. But they recently just re-signed him, or they gave him an extension for 2 more years. So, I mean, I guess they're going to stick with the 2 guys, Bradley Beal and John Wall. And honestly, I think I'm going to keep them as well. I think if these 2 can come back healthy, if John Wall can come back healthy, this team can definitely be something, man. They just need like a couple more pieces. They have Davis Bertans, who's going to be a free agent this summer, who was actually balling out for a little bit. He was splashing everything, looking like Klay Thompson out there. They drafted Ryu Hachimura with the 9th pick in the 2019 draft. He's definitely promising. You know, he can be a great wing support for anybody. He can definitely be a starter. Then they got a player like Thomas Bryant, you know, rebounder. They maybe need a little bit more help on the big man side. So if this doesn't give me any more clarification that I got to keep this guy around, Bradley Beal makes all NBA 3rd team this year. So like I said, we have him for a long time anyways. I think he's going to definitely be our best player for a while. And then on all rookie 2nd team, we have our boy Ryu Hachimura. Like I said, both these guys, we got to keep this team alive. I still have faith in Washington. He averaged 12 points a game, 5 rebounds. Not too bad at all for the young guy. Alright, so here we go at the conference finals. It's going to be the Jazz and Dallas, and then Toronto and Brooklyn. And it's Brooklyn and the Dallas Mavericks in the finals here. Let's see who comes out on top as... Dallas comes out winning in 6 games. Luka Doncic is your finals MVP. Wow, in his 2nd year, bro. Alright, so this is the biggest point of this whole rebuild. We gotta get LaMelo Ball, and I want to try to do it as legit as possible. Right now we have a chance. We have a 6% chance at getting the number 1 pick. We're at 9 right now, so hopefully we don't get 9th. Alright, so here at the 9th pick, the draft has stayed true the whole time, so let's see if we do keep that pick as... Ooh! Golden State! Okay, so that means we're moving up in the draft this year. Third pick supposed to go to Cleveland. Let's see what happens. And there it is. So we get the 3rd pick this year. We were supposed to get 9. I am happy with that. Hopefully LaMelo doesn't go off the board, but James Wiseman goes number 1. to Detroit. Let's see if Cleveland tries to ruin our plans. Alright, so things are looking good. Cole Anthony goes number 2 to Cleveland, and that leaves us with LaMelo Ball. Shouts out to UNC. So there you have it. LaMelo Ball is now officially a Washington Wizard. Now before we get into free agency, I was really just thinking like, this mix between John Wall and LaMelo, I don't know if that's going to really work out. But the benefit of this is that LaMelo Ball is 6'7", bro. So I can put this guy at the small forward technically. And he goes to a 79. So there you go. We're going to have LaMelo Ball, Bradley Beal, and John Wall. Actually, I might even put... No, Beal's only 6'3". Oh my gosh. That way, LaMelo Ball will at least be in the starting lineup this season. Alright, so since we got our guy LaMelo Ball, the only 2 pickups I wanted to make this season was a new center to help Thomas Bryant. And that guy's Enes Kanter. We signed him to a 3-year deal worth 13 mil. And then we also brought in Bogdan Bogdanovic. 3-year deal, 19 mil. Not too bad, a little pricey. But we needed someone to back up for Bradley Beal. Alright, for year number 1, this is going to be our lineup. We got a healthy John Wall starting at point. Bradley Beal. LaMelo Ball is going to be at the 3. We might be able to, switch him in and out between, any 3 of these positions. Then we got Rui Hachimura at the 4. We're going to start Enes Kanter this season, newly acquired. Then we got Mo Wagner, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Thomas Bryant, Troy Brown Jr., and DJ Augustine. So I'm not thinking, we're not going to win for sure, but I'm hoping at least a playoff berth out of this team. Alright, so it's trade deadline, and currently we're sitting at the 6th seed in the East, which is not good at all. Like it's making the playoffs for sure. Hopefully we're a lock for the playoffs this season. But to be honest, I'm not expecting much from this team, so we're going to just roll with the punches right now. We're going to keep the team the way it is. Seems like John Wall is happier. He's getting up there in overall. And LaMelo Ball, definitely progressing already. Before though, let's take a look at the stats and see how we're doing team-wise. As Bradley Beal's averaging 21 a game. Not too bad. He's leading the team in scoring. John Wall's back up at 18 points a game, around a 7 assists. So that's really good numbers. Almost 2 steals per game as well. Bogdan with 12 points a game. LaMelo Ball this season, 11 points, 5 rebounds, and almost 8 assists with almost 2 steals. So this guy, bro, year 1, he's already putting up great numbers. Let's see what that would translate into 36 minutes as around 13 and 6. 13 and 10 assists basically. And almost 3 steals. So give this guy some time. I'm not expecting much from this season, so we're going to just roll with it. And hopefully we made the playoffs. Alright, so here at the NBA Awards, Giannis MVP as per usual. James Wiseman, Rookie of the Year. Unfortunately, LaMelo Ball cannot get it done. Dennis Schroeder, 6th man. Kawhi, Defensive Player. John Morant, Most Improved. Holy crap, this guy almost averaged 30 a game. And then Brett Brown with Coach of the Year. So no surprise here, he's a top 3 pick. He had to be on the All-Rookie First Team. LaMelo Ball, let's see how he did at the end of the season as 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and he got that assist mark to 8, and then 2 steals. So he may be even in contention for a defensive player, not defensive player of the year, but he might even make all defensive team next season. So we'll see how his development goes. Already an 81 in just his first year. So our goal is completed. We win 42 games this season, and we actually squeeze in as an 8th seed. So I'm happy. This season is officially a success. LaMelo has made his impact on the team. Now let's just get this out the way, because I know we're not going to win. I know Ben Simmons, Josh Richardson, Philly. They brought back Mirotic from retirement, I guess. Philly's going to... I'm not too confident in beating this team. Yeah. I expected that, so it's okay. So it's going to be Memphis and the Clippers, and then Philly and Toronto here. It's going to be Raptors back in the finals against the Clippers. So let's see. Kawhi versus Pascal as... Ooh. Yep, the Clippers take care of it in Game 6. Kawhi is your finals MVP and defensive player. So since we made the playoffs this season, that means we do not get a lottery pick. But we do have the 17th pick, so that's not bad. We may use that to trade someone, or probably just go with that pick and hope for this team to develop a little bit more. So we decided here with our 17th pick to go ahead and draft Brandon Boston out of Kentucky. I don't really see him starting, but we just need someone because Bradley Beal is almost out the door right now. So here at pending options, man, we have a lot of young guys that we want to bring back. We're gonna bring back Mo Wagner for sure, Rio and Troy Brown, Admiral Schofield, and Mercure Maker. I know I was hyping this guy up earlier, but you know, we don't really need him after all. So for free agency this season, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and leave the team the way it is. The only addition I'm probably gonna make is TJ McConnell. Now he's wanting 19 mil a year, or no, not 19 mil. He wants 3 years for 19 mil. We're gonna go ahead and give him 3 years for 15. Hopefully he accepts that. As yep, seems like we're gonna get him back because I really don't like, the team is not bad, but it's also not very good. So like, I don't wanna start blowing this team up right away. I want to maybe take one more shot at it. Maybe I can make a trade at trade deadline for a better center. That might be the main goal here, because Thomas Bryant is going to be a free agent next year, and then Enes Kanter, he's just not a starting center. He's not going to bring me any kind of championship. So we're going to leave the team the way it is. We got young guys still developing. LaMelo Ball probably going to start over Troy Brown this season. We got Brandon Boston Jr. as well. So just a backup point is all we're going to do. That way, next season we have 111 mil in cap space. So we have two decisions to make. Bradley Beal and John Wall, both very expensive player options. So that could put a dent in our plans real fast. So we'll see how this goes. So this is our brand new lineup heading into year number 2. We got John Wall, Bradley Beal, LaMelo Ball, who's already developing. He's already at an 83 just over the summer. Then we got Mo Wagner at the 4 this season to start. Enes Kanter, Rio off the bench, Bogdan, Thomas Bryant, Troy Brown, and then TJ McConnell. I might even throw in Brandon Boston, but we'll just have to wait and see for now. We'll roll with this lineup. Like I said, I just want to make the playoffs. Not expecting much right now. So here at trade deadline, we're actually doing absolutely amazing. We're 30 and 19, currently the 4th seed in the East. And with a stat like that, I thought it would be number 1, but like the Hornets are balling out right now. They got 37 and 15. The only big question now here at trade deadline is the two guys I've been talking about this whole time, Beal and Wall. I for sure want to bring Bradley Beal back. John Wall, I don't want to, like 47 million, bro. Like, are you crazy? If all else fails, John Wall will leave and we have LaMelo Ball that can still come in and be our point guard. Bradley Beal is still undecided. I'm sure we can pick him up in free agency this year, or I'm sure he'll sign that player option. Right now, we really just need a center, to be honest. Alright, so here at the end of the year, Luka Doncic is your MVP of the season. 33 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. There's no debate right there. Those are numbers of an MVP. Bol is your rookie of the year. I don't know how. I guess Denver just never played him until this point because he was drafted back in 2019. And it doesn't just stop there, bro. He goes from rookie of the year to 6th man of the year. Like, how do you get rookie of the year and 6th man of the year at the same time? In your first official year, and he's been here from time. That's crazy. Then we got Kawhi Leonard, defensive player of the year, Ja Morant most improved, and James Borrego, coach of the year of Charlotte. And if you guys couldn't tell already, we actually did a lot better than last year. We went 50 and 32, so we are definitely still improving. Let's see how our stats were this season before we get into the playoffs. Bradley Beal, still balling out, 25 points a game. Brought his assist marker up to 5 assists almost, and average a steal per game. Then John Wall, almost back at those numbers, 17 points a game, 8 assists, and 2 steals, so great job by him. Rio Hachimura with 16 as well, 6 rebounds. And then LaMelo Ball, 15, 6, and 10. This guy averaged a double-double in his 2nd year, and he's already an 85, bro. 2 steals as well. LaMelo Ball is on his way. This is only year 2, guys, so remember that. But here in the playoffs, we are facing Milwaukee in the first round as a 4th seed this year. Let's see what this team is looking like. They got Bledsoe, Dante, Chris Middleton, John Collins. Okay, wait, where is Giannis? JaVale McGee. Where is Giannis on to? Hold on. What the hell? Yo, Giannis went to the Atlanta Hawks. This is something I never saw before. And LaMarcus Aldridge. I hope we don't have to face these guys in the conference finals, man. Damn it. Trae Young always seems to get some sort of cheesy ass superstar on his team. Alright, so that gives me confidence. We should be able to beat this team without Giannis, man. I don't see a problem here. Washington, we can make it to the second round for the first time. Come on. Wow. Wow, we lost to them in Game 7. Not to mention that Atlanta team is also out of the first round as well. But it's going to be Milwaukee and the Sixers and Denver and Dallas as the Dallas Mavericks make it back to the finals. Your MVP, Luka. Let's see if he does it here, man. There it is. Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic, back-to-back NBA champion, MVP, back-to-back finals MVP. This guy's career is looking crazy right now. So this is the first time in a long time I should have signed Scott Brooks back, but usually we get declined. Mike D'Antoni wants to coach this team, so I'm going to take that for sure. We're going to bring him a new assistant coach, and maybe this may just be enough for us to win a championship next year. So we had the 24th pick this season. We went ahead and picked up Mosa Cece out of Kentucky. 7-foot center. Can't go wrong there. Alright. I'm in major panic mode here. Bradley Beal declined his player option. Holy crap, that did not go as planned. John Wall accepted it though. You bastard. Of course you did it for 47 mil. We're going to bring back LaMelo and Ryu, of course. But Bradley, man, why? Why, bro? So another big target for us other than Bradley Beal is Mo Wagner. We're going to bring him back. He's been developing into a great stretch forward for us. And Troy Brown as well. So this puts us in a really tough spot here, man. Because I was planning to go ahead and get like a player like DeAndre Ayton. We needed a big man. John Wall, of course. I knew I should have traded him from the jump. Now we're going to have to offer this guy 5 years, 200 mil. So 37 a year. I mean, to be honest, in the long scheme of things, like, that's a lot of money, bro. But, like, through all the shit he's been through, I think it's worth it, bro. I think he deserves this. He's going to be a Wizard for the rest of his career, so we'll offer him a 5-year deal. And I want to make sure Mo doesn't sign anywhere else, so we got to keep an eye on him. And since we had to go ahead and get Bradley Beal, that means that we had to waive Mo Wagner in order to sign that deal. So Mo is now not a restricted free agent, so we're going to have to re-sign him on a deal. And we have no money for him. John Wall has ruined this entire rebuild within one single move, bro. I'm so mad right now. Alright, so since that just happened, I was going to trade John Wall in order to get Mo back. But like at the same time, I still have maybe one more year left in this rebuild. So we're going to go ahead and sign old reliable Jontay Porter here for 3 years. Hopefully they don't match this. As yeah, there we go. So we signed him. And I think that's going to be it for free agency, bro. Alright, so this is our lineup heading into our 4th year in this rebuild. We got John Wall starting at point, you bastard greedy. Then we got Bradley Beal, Mr. $200 million man, starting at the 2 guard. He's almost a 95, so there's some payoff there. LaMelo Ball, 87 overall. Ryu Hachimura. We're going to start our rookie Mosa, just because Enes Kanter is getting up there in age. And this guy's a 7-footer, you know. He can maybe do something in the paint. Then we got Bogdan, TJ McConnell, Brandon Boston, Enes Kanter, and Jontay Porter. So I still think we're contending, especially now that we got a new coach in Mike D'Antoni. Almost have a 5-star system proficiency, so things are looking up right now. So we're 26 games in and we're 12-14, and things are not looking too good. But we got a random trade here from the CPU. Jontay Porter, Stanley Johnson for Christian Wood and Jordan McLaughlin. Now, I don't really care about Jordan, but Christian Wood is a better power forward than Jontay Porter, right? So, I mean, we save some money. We won't have him for 3 years like we do with Jontay. And hopefully, I might have to do something with this team, bro. I don't know. What? Brandon Boston? Hell no. Alright, so we're heading into the trade deadline not looking good. Not even looking like we were going to make the playoffs at all. But I got this trade, alright? I got this trade. Hear me out. Let's see what it is. John Wall, alright? I was saying I was going to trade him anyways. John Wall, a lottery protected pick for Marquise Chris and Jimmy Butler. Now, what I'm thinking here, let me break it down to you guys. John Wall, making bare money. He's getting old anyways. Jimmy Butler, also getting pretty old. He's 33. Holy shit, I didn't even see the years on that contract. But to be honest, I don't see him falling off too fast. Let's see how he's doing. 19 a game. Still in Miami, balling out. So if we get Jimmy Butler, we can start LaMelo Ball at point. Then we'll have Beal, Butler, and then we'll have Marquise Chris, who's a bit of a better center than Enes Kanter and our rookie. So I don't see any reason to decline this. We're going to go ahead and do that trade. So then that takes care of our point guard issue here. So LaMelo Ball is going to start at point for the first time this season, or in his whole career. Then we got Jimmy Butler now here at the 3, and then Marquise Chris is going to start for us. I might even make a move to get a better center. I think with this lineup, we're contending. We just would have to go on a crazy win streak. So I want to see what I can do. We have a lot of bigs. Let's see what we can do. All right, so Giannis back in the MVP in an Atlanta Hawks uniform. Then we got Imani Bates, Bobo 6-man, Giannis defensive player, Cade Cunningham, and James Borrego. Our newly added Jimmy Butler made all defensive second team for us, so that's a great sign. 17 points a game. 2.2 steals is a lot, so great job for Jimmy. And we made a dramatic turnaround this year. I can't even lie. We won 45 games. There's our boy Musa making all rookie second team as well. 11 points per game, almost 10 rebounds. So maybe it was a good thing we had him starting. He averaged almost 3 blocks a game too, so great job by him. So now that we got this new team assembled, John Wall's out. We're definitely going to run it back one more season. This is the stats though. Bradley Beal is still going crazy. 28 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Then LaMelo starting at point for us this year. 19 points a game, 7 rebounds, 10 assists. Almost at 20 points there. Almost 2 steals. We already know about Jimmy. Bogdan with 14 and Brandon Boston with 13 a game. So it's going to be Memphis and Denver, and then Charlotte and Indiana. As Denver beats Memphis and Giannis is in the finals, you already know what's going to happen here. There's no question about it. Wait, why am I saying Giannis? I'm so used to Giannis going to Charlotte, my bad. KD. If this league wasn't any more messed up, KD is playing in Charlotte and he won a championship with that team. Can I see this team? Obi Toppin, PJ Washington, Zahir Williams, Jared Allen. It's a different team, but like how, bro? So this year we have the 14th pick, which is not that serious because I do not want young prospects right now. So it's our last season. You already know what that means. We're going to be making some outlandish trades to try to win a championship. Now the 14th pick apparently has enough value to get me Rudy Gobert, which it is a lot of money. Yes, 31 mil. But I feel like we need a center, like really bad. So we're going to do this trade. We're losing 2 first-round picks for Rudy. I don't think that's a bad trade. So boom. And then no questions asked here. We're going to bring back Brandon Boston, LaMelo Ball, main part of the video. And then another big player we got to bring back is Ryu Hachimura. So we're going to offer him a qualifying offer. He's probably going to get a lot of attention right now. So we'll see what his contract's like. Alright, so the 2 guys that we're really looking to get here is to bring back Marquise Chris and bring back Ryu Hachimura. Now they both have a lot of offers. Looking like he's going to sign with Portland. 4 years, 74 mil. I do not want to give this guy a 5-year deal. Oh my god, that would suck. Do I have to? I think in order to win, I have to, bro. Hopefully we get this guy for cheap. We're gonna... This is gonna pain me, bro. And there we go. So Rio's about to accept an offer from the Heat. Let's see what it is. 4 years, 86 mil. Holy shit. Now what I'm hoping... Okay, so... Can I get both of these guys? I think I can. Let's go! We're also going to bring in Josh Hart just to back up Jimmy Butler, and I think that's it for free agency for us. Alright, so now if this is not the most impressive lineup I've ever constructed, I don't know what is, bro. But we got LaMelo Ball, Bradley Beal, Jimmy Butler, Ryu Hachimura, and Rudy Gobert in the starting 5. That is defense. That's defensively, offensively, a juggernaut. Then we got Marquise Chris off the bench, Brandon Boston, TJ McConnell, Josh Hart, and my boy Musa. We are set. If I don't win a championship, video done. Alright, so it's trade deadline and currently we are not doing what I wanted to do. Like, we're currently, I think, the 6th seed in the East. We gotta be a #1 seed to win, bro. We gotta establish dominance. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna trade our 2020... What the hell? Is that a glitch? We're gonna trade Josh Hart and 2 first-round picks for OG Anunoby and a second. So I think this is a glitch. Oh, there it is. There we go. Alright, so Luka again MVP here. John Montero, Rookie of the Year in Orlando. Bol, another 6th man. Giannis, Defensive Player. Cade Cunningham, Most Improved. And Lloyd Pierce with Coach of the Year. So there we go. We got one bright spot here. Rudy Gobert, all defensive first team for us. 9 points, 13 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks a game. So a little bit under his last 2 years in OKC. But it's something. That's all we need to see. Alright, so before we get into the playoffs, man, I refuse to believe that we won 48 games, bro. Like this, I thought this squad was something different. Look at these numbers. 28 points for Bradley Beal, 5 assists. 21 for Brandon Boston. No assist, 3 assists per game. And then LaMelo Ball finally hit 20 points, 6 rebounds, 11 assists, and a steal. Almost 2 steals. How is this team a 48-win team? I don't know. So we are 4th seed though, going up against Atlanta, who if I remember correctly, they have Giannis. Oh my gosh. Why can't we? This has been tough, bro. I really thought I constructed this team pretty nice. They have Vucevic as well. I am pissed. We're going to simulate the round though. Do not end it like this. At least make it to the conference, bro. 2-0. Giannis. There we go. Oh my god, we're going to lose. Come on, come back. Come on, come back, please. Let's go. We just came back from a 3-1 lead. And we're facing the number 1 seeded Charlotte Hornets. I don't know how these guys are number 1. They got Devontae Graham. It's a hero. Oh yeah, KD. Shit. Obi Toppin, Jared Allen, and Cody Zeller. It's not that good, really. Like, KD is a beast. But if we can beat Giannis... KD's old now, bro. How old is KD right now? 2024? He's 35. Come on. Come on, bro. He's skinny. There we go. 1-0. 2-0. Let's pick it up. Oh, I wanted to sweep so bad. No, please. 3-2. Come on. Conference finals. Oh my god. We turned it on at the right moment. 4 and 6 seed. We're facing Philly. These guys have Ben Simmons still, Josh, Tobias, Robert Covington, and Embiid. So it's not even that nice at all. Did Simmons hit a 3 this year? No. So we good. I'm going to simulate the round just because I am more than confident we can beat this team. As it's a close one though. Ooh, no. 3. We make it to the finals. Game 7. Now we're facing Zion and the New Orleans Pelicans. Honestly, whatever happens here, I'm happy. They have D'Lo. What the hell? D'Lo, Jaden Hardy, Jonathan Kuminga, Zion, and Clint Capella. That's a tough squad. I'm surprised Zion's not a 99. Dennis Schroeder off the bench. Why is Dennis Schroeder an 89? Zion, we beat 2 demigods, KD and Mr. Giannis Antetokounmpo. So let's simulate game by game here in the NBA Finals. Game 1, tough one on the road as we end up losing. We got blown out actually. Game 2, see how we do. Can we steal one on the road? No, we cannot. This one was a bit closer though. Zion had 40 points in that. Same with almost Bradley Beal. Game 3 at home, we got to win back-to-back or else it's pretty much over for us as we do not take care of it. I thought we had that one at home. Wow. At this point, I just don't want to get swept. Please. There we go. There we go. Can we please keep a lead? Guys, down the stretch, we are playing horrible. Game 5, on the road, we have not won a game, so I'm not expecting us to win here as it's pretty much over. Yep, there it is. D'Lo with 47 points, LaMelo with 37, and the Pelicans beat us. So we're going to end it on that note. Zion came out, and I should have made a game plan. I'm kind of cheesed I didn't. But we made an NBA Finals, so that's a good spot. In the end of the video, though, Bradley Beal is our best player, 95 overall, so I recommend Washington get these two guys together and maybe trade John Wall earlier, if not as soon as possible, because I think I stunted LaMelo having him at small forward. Even though he is 6'7", I don't think he has the frame for that. I thought bringing in Rudy and Jimmy was enough. It wasn't. Ryu, only an 86 at 26 years old, so this is the lineup at the end of it, or the roster at the end of it. Hope you guys enjoyed, man. Make sure to leave a like on this video if you liked it. Hit the noti bell for those notifications. Hit the subscribe button, and make sure to follow me on Twitch I'll be playing Call of Duty Warzone. Anything else that's not 2K related, that's going to be on Twitch. So hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one.